Good morning, everyone. If you can see me, good morning, good morning. I'm just getting prepared here. And typically it streams before you even know it's streaming. So I'm just gonna let some people get on. It's Tune Up Tuesdays with Melanie Nelson. I'm the director of TLS. And we are doing 28 days of weight loss right now. And I'm going live on Tuesdays and Fridays, along with my colleagues on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. So you guys, we got great content every single day. So welcome everyone. This is all about cravings. If you ever crave sugar in the form of soda, sweets, breads, pastas, right? Carbs. If you ever crave salt in the form of chips or crackers, or fat, things like fried foods or dairy, cheese, those types of things, ice cream. Although ice cream could fall under the sugar one as well. This is a real thing. When we're cleaning up our lifestyle and we are moving towards a healthier lifestyle, we are going to encounter cravings. And there's really three things in the body that can create cravings. Number one is a imbalance in the digestive biome. Now, when we have an excess of bad bacteria, because we've been eating a lot of these types of foods that are fast foods, processed foods, foods high in sugar, low in fiber, what it creates is way too much of the bad bacteria. And then we're feeding that. That's what we're feeding. That's what's craving the sugars. And that life cycle of that biome is what we're supporting. Right? So think about that. Next time you get a craving is like, no, I want those suckers to die, just kidding. So the other thing is those foods light up the brain in a unique way. Sugar and dairy, these types of foods really enhance the dopamine response in the brain. And dopamine is the hormone that makes you happy temporarily. All right, a healthy lifestyle lived as a lifestyle will create more of the long-term happy drug in our body, which is serotonin. It's the happy hormone that it is a longer lasting. You're just feeling better because you have an increase of serotonin. Now, dopamine is just it's there and then it's gone. And that's why you go back for another chip. That's why you go back for another cookie, because you want another hit of dopamine. All right. So we know that that can also be what we're battling when we're battling cravings. And the other thing is like not being able to stop eating is the hormone leptin, which leptin is the one that says I'm full, the one that says push the plate away. And when it's not functioning properly or the body is no longer hearing it, we can just keep eating and eating and eating. And then this creates a domino effect. So between the digestion and the hormone, dopamine and leptin insensitivity, we are actually not battling cravings as much as we're battling biology, right? And so understand that if you're succumbing to those cravings, that it doesn't mean you have a lack of willpower or discipline. That, you know what, when a living organism in your body wants sugar, it's gonna make sure it gives you sugar, or that you give it sugar. So this is the TLS solution, is find healthy alternatives to trick your body. That's right, trick your body into thinking that you did give it something, so that you can calm the cravings, right? That's our new thing in TLS, is calm the cravings. So we want to trick the body with healthy alternatives. So if you have a habit of eating ice cream late at night, the TLS chocolate and vanilla shake is a perfect healthy alternative. Mix it up in a big blender with more ice, little bit of water. In the chocolate one, you can add some dark cocoa powder and make it so that it is almost like a Wendy's malt, right? Just that really thick consistency, and it will be amazing. You put some raspberries or strawberries in that. Oh my goodness, right? That's your evening ice cream. So you're not going to stop the habit, you're replacing the habit with a healthy alternative, tricking your body into thinking I'm getting a treat. And believe me, those shakes taste like a treat. Maybe you're one of those people that needs to have your coffee and pastry in the morning, right? You need the muffin or the strudel or the, chocolate inserted croissant at Starbucks, right? That was mine for a while. And so, I mean, croissant and chocolate, come on, right? So here's what you do. You make muffins, you make chocolate muffins, you make apple cinnamon muffins, you make pumpkin spice muffins, you make all kinds of amazing raspberry, blueberry, whatever muffins you want with our TLS shake. Both the chocolate and the vanilla shake make fantastic muffins. And those recipes are in our TLS shaking and baking recipe document on the tlsslim.com site under resources, under recipes. Totally free, you guys. Definitely, if you need that sort of hit of I am having a treat, I'm having a pastry, that is your solution. If you need fried or salty foods, we've already posted our zucchini fry recipe from Sozanne, and I've tested and tried it, and it's amazing. And with our also posted our healthy TLS ranch alternative. Oh, Malanta, amazing. Dipping those zucchini fries in that TLS friendly ranch is amazing. Also, one of the things that really gets my salt tooth down is roasting and baking things like Brussels sprouts and broccoli with sea salt on them. And so they get crispy and they get a little bit blackened. Oh, that does it for me. That takes care of that fried food or salty food craving. Some people love the kale chips. My husband's not a fan, so we just don't go there. So what about pasta? You're a pasta freak. Oh my God, I miss my pasta. Okay, zucchini makes great noodles called zoodles. If you have the tool that can make, you buy a big long zucchini and you have the tool that makes the zoodles. How about spaghetti squash? Here's something you cut in half, you bake, or you can boil and then scoop out the spaghetti squash. I love that. It makes great over an awesome homemade spaghetti sauce. If you have to buy something packaged, I prefer the black bean spaghetti noodles or the lentil noodles. Those are high protein, high fiber, lower on the carb, and low glycemic. So those are my favorites for pasta. But how about sweets after a meal? How many of you love to have a little treat after a big meal? And it might even be lunch and dinner. In which case, one of my go-tos is dice up an apple, put some fresh lemon juice, sprinkle some cinnamon, and it literally tastes like apple pie. Just that little bit of lemon juice and that cinnamon. You don't even need any sugar. It is phenomenal. And if you want to make it a TLS friendly snack, add some raw washed almonds to it if you're on a plan that allows for nuts, because you are all on different TLS plans. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes when cravings hit, you're in between meals or you went unprepared for the day. Not a good thing, right? That's when we get hungry and then we crave and then we're in trouble. So what's a quick fix when you're not prepared? Because everything I just talked about is things you can be prepared for. Now, quick fixes are things like drink a very large glass of water or a cup of hot herbal tea or trim tea. Trim tea with a little bit of stevia and lemon, does the trick for me. Gotta love the trim tea, right? The other thing that always does the trick for me is 2 doses of our digestive isotonics, our isotonics digestive enzymes. That just seems to calm my cravings. I don't know why. Maybe it'll work for you. The other thing that's really easy to whip up in just some water is the TLS shake in your shaker bottle, just with some water and the shake, and you are good to go with something chocolate or vanilla, right? So that's a quick fix. Maybe you don't want to take 20 minutes to bake a muffin. You just need something like in 2 minutes, right? It is always prudent when you are a craver or overeater that you are taking your core consistently. Now, our TLS core is such a fabulous product for reducing hunger, reducing cravings, and helping inhibit excess carbohydrates, helping balance out our response to leptin, which we want to hear leptin, right? We want to hear it tell us we're full. We want to hear it tell us push the plate away, you're done. And so core acts in that capacity. And so always a good idea to be consistent with the directions on the label. 2 capsules, 30 to 45 minutes before your 2 largest meals. The other thing that works really well for me is, and again, if you're on a plan that allows nuts, but here's the thing, guess what? Maybe you are on rapid results, or maybe you are on phase 2 and you're like, man, I am going to go off the rails if I don't have something. One of the things that is just super easy and quick is organic peanut butter with, the serving size, right? 1 to 2 tablespoons with an apple or with a pear or with a half a banana. Nothing really calms a craving for me like a little bit of fruit and peanut butter for some reason. And so maybe you're on sure and steady and can continued commitment, in which case that's totally approved TLS snack. However, again, if you're on rapid results, phase 2 or fat shredder, and you just know, oh man, it's bad. It could be, rather than go off the rails with an actual cookie or something along those lines, fruit always does the trick for me when I'm craving sugar and or sweets. So here's the thing. We have a lot of TLS veterans on the line, or people who've been on our program for more than a month. And I bet you have some incredible little solutions that you've come up with that are TLS friendly that you can add in the comments so everyone can benefit from our craving conversation, so that we all have more solutions. And I would definitely watch this again, take some notes, and put it on your fridge, like TLS approved, quick fixes or craving fixes or calming the cravings, right? And so you are reminding yourself of these new healthy alternatives that you can go to instead of, right? Oh, soda, by the way, I meant to mention soda. So fruit infused water is always fantastic. Like, I grow fresh mint, and you can buy fresh mint at the grocery store. It's so good in the water with mint and lemon, or mint and watermelon, or mint and cucumber, and having that, a mint and strawberry even. I mean, mint almost goes with every fruit you can infuse, except orange, not so much orange. But that all goes in, your shaker bottle or your big jug of water, so that you are drinking something that tastes, again, tricking the body, right? That's what we're looking to do until we balance things out and you're no longer dealing with that. And now you're living a lifestyle. That's the goal, you guys. That's the goal. I hope these were really helpful. Thanks for tuning in on Tune Up Tuesdays, and I really appreciate you guys. We have our Wednesday, 9 p.m. coming up this week. We're going to be talking about all kinds of fun things, bringing on some success stories. It's going to be an awesome night. We'll see you there.